What's up everyone, Eric John here for another exciting YouTube video and something new to the channel. It's right there. So I actually went ahead and got rid of the STI and picked up a 2016 Wrangler. And it has the fuel hostage. They're 17x9 wheels, and then I have the Nitto Mud Grappler 33 by 1250s on it right now. So eventually I plan on doing a 35, and then don't know if I get the angle, but it has a 2-inch body lift on it. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but eventually I'm going to get a suspension lift for it. But what I have today is I got some grab handles. So well, if you look back, I don't have any rock sliders yet either, so I'm going to get a pair of rock sliders, and then I definitely need some grab handles to get in and out of this thing. Let me show a little unboxing here. But I picked these up off of Amazon, so the quality wasn't, too bad. I wouldn't say it's the best by any means, but for 80 bucks, it's pretty cool. So see if I can get that to focus here. But those are the grab handles that I bought, which is kind of cool. If you see the indentation on them, let me grab one here for you guys. So here's the actual grab handle itself. So it's aluminum, it has like a light black texture to it, so it's pretty sweet. I like it. But if you look here, you have the little indentations. Spin around here for you, and then there's a little indentation on the hostage wheels. So I kind of bring in the theme from the outside in, which definitely looks pretty cool. So let me cut it real quick, and I'll come back and I'm going to show you what tools you'll need for the install. Alright, so I'm back everyone. So this is what comes with the kit for $80. The brand, I believe it's ZTZ or something like that. It's off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. Anyways, it comes with the front grab handles as well as the rear. You have your hardware for the front, some hardware for the rear here. As far as tools you'll need, for the front, definitely need to have a ratchet. I got an extension to make it easier. There is, excuse me, a 1/2-inch deep socket, and then I have a 10mm. That'll be for the rear. And then for the hardware that it came with, I have a 7/32 Allen, I guess you could say, socket here. But at any rate, that'll make it a lot easier to get everything. If you're not, you can have Allen wrenches. They'll do the same. But you definitely don't want to strip out the bolts themselves. So just make sure you use the right size. As far as the install goes, it did come with the instructions. It looks pretty straightforward. This is for the front, so I'll kind of zoom in here. But in the photo you can see there's the bolt on the top. Again, that's a 1/2-inch. And then there's one up near the top of the windshield. That's also 1/2-inch. So basically you remove those bolts out. The one you got to kind of be careful on the top one here because you can drop it down. So that's why I'm using the deep socket. But I'm going to go ahead and do the fronts first, and then the back one, it really is pretty straightforward. Here's the instructions you get for the back, which all it is just the 2 screws. So you basically remove the 2 screws, which are shown here in the photo. Those are 10mm. So just take those out and you'll use the new supplied hardware to install them. So I'm going to try to get some shots of me taking out the bolts. It'll be a little bit harder since I don't have anybody to film. But like I said, it's a pretty straightforward install. I mean, there's nothing crazy there. But yeah, hopefully these will look cool. Same thing on the back. Has the same theme and design styles of front, which again, that kind of ties into my wheels, which I like. But at any rate, let me go ahead and get the car open here and start getting the bolts out so I can start putting these in. Alright guys, I know the light is pretty bad here in the car, but their first bolt is this top one. Again, it's a 1/2-inch, and then the other one, let me see if I can sneak my camera around here. It's really dark, but right here there's actually another bolt. Let's see if I can, there we go, there's your other bolt there. But in your package that you receive if you get this kit, which it's pretty standard, I think a lot of them are like the same design. Let me pull this out, but it comes with 2 short, and then there's the long ones. So the short ones are going to go on the very top bolt. So the short ones are going to go into this bolt right there, up top here. And then the short ones are going to go there. So I'm not going to film it, but it's very easy. Just get your ratchet out and your socket, half inch, take those both out. And then, like I said, be careful not to drop the screw from this one down, because that'd be a pain in the neck to get out. But At any rate, let me go ahead and take those bolts out, and I'm going to get everything loosely put in place and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so basically I wanted to show you guys before I actually install. This is actually the passenger side, but the way it works is here's the inside. You have your short piece, that's going to be on the top, and then you got your bolt. And then the bottom one here, it's the long piece, and then the bolt goes through. So basically you'll be able to tighten it from the inside there. So that's the passenger side, and then driver's side, basically it's the same thing. And then back in the car, again, there's the two 1/2-inch bolts I took out, and again that was from here, and then the top one up here. So I'm going to go ahead, and the short screw again is going on the top, long screw or the long body piece goes here. Loosely fit that in. I'll come back and show you what it looks like, and then I'm not going to shoot the other side. It's exactly the same thing. We'll hop onto the back, and I'll show you what that one looks like, and we'll tighten it down, and I'll do an end of the video kind of deal and show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so for the back, it's a lot easier than the front. What you have is a 10mm bolt here, 10mm bolt there. What I'm going to do is take both those out, and then this one should be a lot easier than the front install. Just pop those out and then put the new hardware in there and throw the grab handles in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick here. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got the rear grab handles installed. It was fairly easy. Just took out the two 10mm bolts and then replaced them with the supplied hardware, which I misspoke at the beginning of the video. It's actually a 3/16 Allen wrench or key that you use, but either way, they're pretty solid. The thing that really ticked me off on this install, which took me a lot longer than I thought, was installing the front grab handles, which you can see there, they actually turned out pretty freaking awesome. The quality on them, I would say, is a solid 7 out of 10. If you look really up close, which it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in over here. The paint's not perfect on it. If you can kind of see there on the top, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not like it's perfect by any means. But for 80 bucks, I think it's pretty solid. The one thing as far as the install goes that I was ticked about are the instructions that were provided are completely wrong. So the instructions say that the short bolt goes up top, and then in the pillar goes the long bolt, which it's reverse. So I read online after spending an hour or two trying to get the damn things to fit that it's reversed. So basically with the red handles, I guess, or maybe the Wild Boar, I think is the other brand, the long bolt does go on the A-pillar and the short one goes up top. But for these ones, let me see if I can get over here on this one. There you go. That's the configuration. With that configuration, with the long bolt up top, short bolt on the A-pillar, the things fit amazing. Like, it literally took 5 minutes to do both of them. And that's just because they are kind of at a little bit of a pitch there. But yeah, I mean, it literally took 5 minutes to do it. It was almost as easy as the rear if they had the damn instructions correct in the little package you received. But I mean, as far as the quality, like I said, I mean, you can see there it's like the texture black. And I really like the fact that it kind of ties in with the exterior of my vehicle with the wheels. So, but yeah, for 80 bucks off Amazon, I'll link it again in the description below. I definitely think that these are worth it. Definitely are pretty sweet. Sorry about that, a little dark in the Jeep here, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this one now. But until the next video, guys, take it easy.